highlight of the show is a series of astonishing pronouncements from the best-known academic atheist of the past 50 years, Professor Anthony Flew of England. Over the decades, he has published over 30 books attacking belief in God and debated a wide range of religious believers, starting with C.S. Lewis in Oxford. But in our show, Flew makes a startling turnaround. In 1950, Professor Flew set the agenda for atheism with his Theology and Falsification, a paper whose content was first presented in a debate with C.S. Lewis. This work was reportedly the most widely reprinted philosophical publication of the last half-century. Among Professor Flew's 30-plus books are The Presumption of Atheism, Atheistic Humanism, Darwinian Evolution, and A Rational Animal.
Reason, which I think Dr. Warren wished and expected. Well, let's review once more what that supporting reason is. And the first step is a matter of method. And it consists in arguing that the right starting point is what I have indeed elsewhere called the Stratonician presumption, or the presumption of atheism.
Professor Flew, in your view, does modern science indicate the existence of an outside intelligent active in this universe?
Yes, I now think it does. When I first met the Big Bang theory as an unbeliever, it seemed to me this made a big difference because this did at least suggest that the universe had a beginning, and hence that the first sentence in the book of Genesis is related to an event in the universe. You know, if there had been no reason to think that the universe had a beginning, there would have been no need to postulate something else which produced the whole thing. But because it had a beginning, the question of what produced this beginning becomes an entirely sensible and almost inevitable one to ask. So that very greatly changed the situation from the one which I was confronted with in the 1930s or 40s and 50s.
What happened before the Big Bang? Some cosmologists today speculate that our universe may be one of numerous other universes. But this doesn't solve the problem, as Flew points out.
Because if the existence of one universe requires explanation, the existence of a multiplicity of universes requires a much bigger explanation. You know, the problem has increased by a factor of whatever is the total number of universes.
The stars of our show have reached a consensus with the pioneers of modern science. Our smart universe manifests an infinite intelligence, an ultimate reality. In fact, the greatest discovery of modern science is God.